Hello Sagittarius, this is your full moon October 31st read. So I went ahead and meditated over your deck and I've pulled 3 cards. We'll go ahead and get started, but just keep in mind that this read could resonate 3 days prior to the full moon and 3 days after the full moon. So you have about a week's time for everything to play out. So your overall energy with the read is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands here is really just telling you this is probably a state of planning. You're probably in a mindset of not executing anything, but kind of getting all of your ducks in a row, and you're in your head. You're in your head a lot. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the reverse. Sag, what is going on? And the moon. You get the moon in your full moon read. That's pretty cool. This looks painful. I mean, have you been through a lot lately, Sag? You kind of look like you're in your head a lot. I don't mean to laugh to, lighten it, because it feels very heavy. When I'm reading this, when I'm feeling this, intuitively, it's a lot. You've been through something painful here. And I'm getting 2 different feelings from these cards. One is that a group of you feel like this is all ridiculous and it's all self-imposed and you're tired of feeling this confusion and you want out of it. And then there's another group where you're ruminating on something and you keep in this cycle of negative self-talk. You keep in this cycle of confusion. It's almost like you're manifesting the confusion by repetitively going through it over and over and over again and feeling like there's no way out. So when you get these cards here, your goal is to come out of it and get into a place of healing. There's been a lot that's kept you up at night, potentially having nightmares. You feel a lot of pressure and stress, and you feel alone in it. Something I will say, Sagittarius, is that when we get into this mindset, this place where we keep repeating the same negative things over and over in our head, we actually attract that back to us. We manifest it. So be very careful with what you're saying and what's catching momentum. Because I do see that you want to come out of it. The swords in reverse, it's a good indicator, because if it was in the upright, it would mean that you were still in the beginning stages of this card. You're in the beginning stages of feeling a lot of pain and going through all of those negative emotions over and over and over again. But in the reverse, it's saying you're coming out of it. So you were coming out of a really dark place. And this is telling you, take your blindfold off. See what's going on with yourself from a different perspective. And if you get a different angle on the situation, you may realize that your answer lies there. And like I said, it could be the fact that you keep saying the same negative things over and over and over. Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through something so heavy. This card is an indicator that your answers are within. So you may need to, despite wanting to vent to other people and keep talking about the issues, you may just need to cut out the rest of the world for a little bit and go inward Discover those limiting beliefs, that negative self-talk. Ask yourself, why is this here? What is it trying to teach me? Where did this even come from? And I think when you start journaling all of those questions and find those answers, you're going to feel empowered to come out of it. And the full moon here, this moon card, indicates kind of like a completion, an end of a cycle here, where you acknowledge what you've gone through and you honor it and you move forward and you say, I'm done. Like, I'm okay. This happened, yes, but I'm going to get myself out of it and start in the planning phase of that. You want to start planning for a different path with a new perspective and a new outlook, Sag. So this is a positive read, even though it looks negative. It's telling you you're coming out of that place at the end of October, and you may October 1st or October 31st with the full moon may rise up a lot of emotion within you, and that's okay. Feel it, go through it, and I promise you on the other side you'll feel so much better afterwards. So good luck with everything, Sag. Take care.